Hello, my shining stars, Cancers. Finally, it's time to discuss your December horoscope. In December, you will be planting the seeds of your financial prosperity, and you will see that your personal relationship, as well as partnership and your health, will become better. Finally, the light straight in life starts. On December 1st, we have the first new moon of the month in Sagittarius, together with the conjunction of a wonderful fixed star Antares. More about Antares I put in the description under this video, but you have to know, is the star connected with the past? So it will drag events and stir up everything together with retrograde Mercury in your house of health. When there is a retrograde Mercury in your house of health, there is a very big possibility that your diagnosis will be inaccurate. So please seek second opinion. More about what a retrograde Mercury in house 6 brings, I made a separate video about it. Please check it out. When the new moon together with Antares is in your house 6, you will meet right people in the right moment, right test results, right treatment, and you will see the finally the beginning of the implementation of the ways how you want things to happen in your house of health, work, additional responsibility, and pets, as well as any service business is also house 6. On December 6th, Mars, the planet of energy, passion, conflicts, will turn retrograde until the end of February 2025 in your house of finances. In your house of finances, it means that your financial energy will become lower and not that fast as you would want to. But the key here is not to start any financial projects in December, or you can start the projects that will require a couple months, so they can be finalized in the end of February 2025. So this is a wave of luck for a slow processes, but not for forcing something, pushing for the last moment. It's not a good time for self-advertising, for example, or for trying to push it so hard to your last limits. It's time to sit back, relax, and observe what is happening right now, because most of the planet will push you in the right direction on its own. On December 6th, the same day, Sun will conjunct with a retrograde Mercury, same house 6, so it will mean that you have to pay attention to ideas, words, signs of the universe, your dreams. Some very valuable information will come during this time, maybe a job offer or something that you saw somewhere online, or just passing the big board somewhere in the street, will give you the very good money idea that you can implement during 3 or 4 months. So pay attention to the details. It's a great time to catch those future opportunities. On December 7th, Venus will enter Aquarius in your house of finances, mutual funds, money of others, big banks. You will have some information regarding a powerful financial energy or investments or education, because your financial mutual funds will be growing. And this is one of the best aspects, because Venus will conjunct Pluto, the planet, the biggest transformer of our souls, and Pluto will be in your house 8 for the next 20 years, bringing you huge opportunities and big money. So if you're right now choosing which occupation to choose something regarding house 8. Is the management of money of others, for example, any inheritance questions, insurance, taxes. Pluto also rules army, police, order. House 8 is also house of astrology, esoterics, and all the magical things that we cannot explain. So pay attention to your dreams, because if you have any questions, your ancestors can give you the answer in your sleep, in your dream, or just universe will send you repetitive numbers that you will understand how to interpret. So December 7th is the very, very beginning of the program of prosperity for the next 20 years. What a wonderful situation. Just wow. It also will mean good marriage, successful investments, or wonderful startups. It can be obtaining social insurance or finding a true love, true intimacy with somebody or with something. Make the order in your documents, in your life. Analyze what you would like to change, to improve. Pay attention to the details and listen what universe has to say. On December 12th, on 12/12, Mars will oppose Venus. It means that it's a conflict. So for you, the task will be to avoid conflicts on 12/12. Do not make investments, do not buy anything, do not go anywhere. Just take time off, sit back, relax, or if you cannot take time off, make sure that you will not rush decisions. You will control your emotions because this conflict will be around you, and the circumstances might work that you will be dragged in some kind of conflict that will not serve you well. That's why stay away from bullets, from extreme sport, and from any dangerous situations, because this is opposition between your financial houses, house 2 and house 8. House 8 is house of crisis as well. House 2 is house of money. So in order not to pay for your crisis situations or just somebody else's mistakes, stay away from investments or even taking your credit card out of your wallet. Well, I hope you heard me. On December 15th, there is a full moon in Gemini in your house 12. House 12 is the very personal and private house, house of mysteries, connected with the past, connected with charity as well, and it's the house of foreign lands. And full moon is always a climax. It's always a spotlight. So it will be a spotlight on your past, spotlight on something that you needed to finalize for a long time, or on healing your psychological traumas, childhood traumas. By helping others, you might let go your past. It's a wonderful time to let go your addictions or any bad habits that you have, or in fact to finalize anything that you wanted to end. I have a book, Your Lunar Guide, and there I give more information about what moon in different zodiacs does to our body. For example, on full moon in Gemini, it makes chest and shoulder area very vulnerable. That's why avoid operations on the full moon, especially on area of shoulders and chest. And as you know, people act irrational, weird on the full moon. It's very emotional time. And even the best professionals, they might make mistakes that might have unfortunate consequences, and usually operations performed on a full moon always have complications. That's why avoid extreme sport, especially when you have full moon in your house 12, and house 12 is also house of hospitals, isolation, and solitude. On December 16th, Mercury finally turns from a retrograde phase to direct phase in your house 6. Nevertheless, we have a shadow corridor for retrograde Mercury that usually lasts 7 or 10 days after the retrograde phase. So still keep in mind that there might be delays in receiving the results or some medical information or some service information. Maybe you will hire some people who will not show up on time. So it might be still the conflict between illusions and reality. By the end of the period of the retrograde Mercury, you will be definitely more organized. On December 20th, there is one of the best aspects of the year is when Venus, the planet of love, gifts, inspiration, everything that we love so much, money, will have a beautiful alignment with the Jupiter, the planet of expansion, of big opportunities, and it's one of the luckiest aspects for anybody who has Cancer as their zodiac, sun sign, or an ascendant sign, and it will last for a year. When Venus has a trine with Jupiter, it opens up the portal, the opportunity of luck between your houses 8, house of mutual funds, mutual budgets, money, financial house, and your house 12, house of finalizing things, house of cleansing, house of charity, faraway lands, work with foreigners, or in fact anything detective job, any investigative job, or any kind of research. Is the good luck with pregnancy, is the good luck with astrology, esoterics, inheritance, getting the degree in the international law. So this aspect almost for a year will give you so many opportunities, and this beautiful wave of luck starts on December 20th. If you believe in magic, or even if you don't believe in magic, celebrate December 21st. When the sun will enter Capricorn, the new sun is born, and we have winter solstice, which has such a powerful energy. On this day, the universe is opening up the soil for you to plant the seeds of your dreams and intentions. So for the rest of the year, the universe will make sure that your intentions will grow into beautiful trees, into beautiful fruits. Usually winter solstice is the time when you have to make some important decisions. But in order to make those decisions, you have to make sure that you will elevate your self-worth and self-confidence. How to do that? Look back what you achieved so far, write it down, only positive things for what you can congratulate yourself, and celebrate. Celebrate your victories. Celebrate every day that brings you joy and happiness. Also, you might see that some people from your past will come back to your life and ask you for money. The advice here, do not give away your money. You can make gifts, and if you borrow money to somebody, accept it as that gift. Otherwise, you will never see those people again. It's just will not be, the algorithms are set for not returning the debts. That's why do not borrow money and do not lend money during December 24. And around that time, it's due to some rainy astrological weather, square between Jupiter and Saturn, and we will have those hiccups few times. Well, we had in August 2024, in December this month 2024, and next time it will be in June 2025. So it's like this balance between hopes and inability to implement it into reality. So always have a reality check and avoid investments into risky situations. So if you start investing or giving away money, sharing your resources, you might have some bad news regarding your work, your partners, or relatives. That's why my recommendation in the end of the year, do not overspend. You can make some gifts. You can share your love generously, of course, because you have a big heart and you always want to share everything you have with the people who you love. Please just keep in mind that oversharing will not do you any good. On December 29th, Chiron, the asteroid of magic, esoteric, finally stops being retrograde, turns into a direct movement in your house 10, house of status. So you will see some magic and healing of your parents, for example, or more vivid dreams, or signs of universe. Some unexplainable magical situations might bring you closer to your goals. And in this moment, please be grateful, because finally you are aligned with universal energies. And on December 30th, we have the new moon in Capricorn, the second full moon, which is very rare, in your house of partnership, relationship, love. It's new energy, it's new passion, it's the possibility to become friends with your enemies or finalize negotiations on a very good note or negotiate a very good deal. House 7 is your marriage, so you will see that the relationship and your family become warmer. And of course, it's time to celebrate the end of the year. It's time of the parties. Please spend this time with people who you love. Do not force yourself to the places where you don't want to go. It's very important for you as a Cancer sign to find your balance and find time to relax and indulge yourself with a good mood. Value yourself. Remember that you are your best friend. Your heart is so big that you need sometimes to protect your energy. Finally, the luckiest wave came to Cancers. You will have an amazing month and you will have an amazing year. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for being with me. I will be honored to have you as my subscriber, and I hope to see you in my future videos. Oh, don't forget, leave the comments under the video. I'm reading them all. Goodbye.